Howdy y'all. In this video, I begin my journey as the first farmer in my family, and there's a twist. I took out a $500,000 farm loan that I got paid back in 2 years. Will I make it big, or will I go broke? Watch to find out, folks. Howdy y'all, welcome back. Oh, well, as you can see, didn't really do all that much other than spiffed it up with some new gravel. But there is something I am wanting to check out, and that is the grain mill. Mainly for the fact of our wheat just so happens to be ready to harvest. So on top of that, we also got to stop by the dealership as well while we're in town, because they got some kind of fancy header that can go up to 12 to 13 mile an hour. I'm itching to try that one out, as well as try to look at a baler I know we do got a baler, but I explained it in the last episode that I prefer to keep my baler that I have now set on its settings for soybean straw. Now I'm going to hop in here and talk to the owner, see about working out a deal to purchase this place. Well, $96,000 later. We're all set to where we can start trucking our grain over here. And honestly, now he won't have to pay us any rent, which I think it's about time I repave this, put some brand new asphalt down for everyone. But instead of doing that right now, I think I better get into the dealership and talk to them about a baler and that header. So for $5,900 we got this case baler leased and that supposed fast header. We'll see how well it turns out. I'm hoping it works as good as it's claiming, because that might be something worth purchasing in the future. Oh, as for this, it's supposedly the same design as our John Deere baler, only branded case. So, okay then. But there's always a but. We are not going to be purchasing another baler. If this works, it works. If it don't, it don't. That's that. Then we may not be doing straw swath. Don't mind me just chugging along down the road, taking out the occasional street sign. Was that on purpose? You'll never know. Anyway, I come to find out from the person that's in charge at the flour mill or grain mill that oats would be a better fit for it. So I'm thinking next year we'll be doing oats in that field, because compared to 150 liters of wheat bringing in 120 liters of flour, the oats can bring in 186 or 188, sorry. That's a whole 68 more. I can get behind that. So it looks like it kind of fills up a bit fast. I guess I should upgrade capacities as well now. Well, this has sure been quite the harvest so far. I'm having to use the semi. I got Adam and Kevin both helping me out because I'm filling up so fast. Oof. This is just crazy. But I'm loving it. My yield monitor shows it was a pretty darn good yield throughout the majority of the field. I'd say we're on track for a very, very profitable year. We may have spent a lot of money, but we're easily going to make it back with interest. How much wheat do we have in total? 361,000, just over. So I'm going to take this up to our new grain mill, and we will finally start making some money back. So that thing only holds 270,000 liters. The grain mill does. So we're going to have to top it up from time to time. I'm just getting everything out of the field now so we can start baling. Oof. If it took that long to harvest, I'll hate to see how long it'll take to bale. I already got it all hooked up on the 8410. Fingers crossed we can actually get done at a reasonable hour, because I gotta make sure this is set on the biggest bale size real quick, and I'll see you out there. Just one final strip and we are done. This thing cruises at 28 miles an hour just like the other one does, and boy am I thankful for it. This one can get up to 50,000 liters. Oh no! Oh no. I'm at 43,000, almost 44. I need some more. No. Let me see if I can get this out. So I kind of made a mistake, and that was not checking the bale counter first. So now we're going to be guessing how many bales we got. And I got to make sure I pick them all up. Oh, great. So does anybody have any guesses on what 1.4 million, aka 1,450,000 liters of straw? Let's take it to our little distributor and see how much we can make for it. So we got $71,200 from the initial sale, and $7,800 from the government subsidy bonus. I don't know what government benefit I guess I'll call it instead, because government subsidy sounds wrong. So now I guess all we have to do is go home and get things cleaned up and we'll be off. Oh, I could lease that thing out now again. Sweet. Now that everything's all settled down, I'm going to go to each one of the RTK stations that John Deere, well, I was about to say they gave me. I bought them. I'm going to go to each one of them and pretty much install their software, I guess. That one already came with one. That was from the government. It's already been installed with its software. There's one over here. I'm trying to remember where I put them all. There's one at the farm, which I'll circle back around to, I guess. Oh, transmission's slipping on me. This thing might need to go in. Where are you at? Where are you at? What field did I put you at? Ah, over here. There's that one. A little click of a button, and now she's activated. I already paid the price for every single one of them. $30,000 between the actual stations and the software. Just trying to remember where I have each one, and I'm pretty sure I got one over here. Should be over at this field somewhere. Let me find it. There you are. I'm just gonna quickly give you a quick little look. This is our RTK station from John Deere. That's what the other one was over there. And trying to think, next one would be over at our old place. I admit, I love my new road. Here it is. Click. Yeah, we still haven't picked up the seed or fertilizer yet. Or liquid fertilizer, I mean. That'll come in a future day. Right now, it's just going to be used as a little store yard. I gotta go do the one at the farm now. This one we have at the farm is pretty much just going to be the main thing. Click. You see how it's different? It's mounted up to just basically some software in here where it could just, well, communicate with John Deere techs or whatever, whoever, and the satellites, of course. Now, looks like construction crews haven't really done anything, but I gave them some key things on what I'd like. Basically some sheds, a shop, a different grain bin, and a few other things that will come. But for the meantime, let's go ahead and go do another project up there in town at where our grain dryer and grain mill are. Well, I got everything all, well, covered with asphalt. I couldn't do anything about the shop area because obvious reasons. There are bits that were a little troublesome because of ground staining. But back here I managed to completely asphalt this area so their tanks are not sitting in the grass no more. All the way around here, in between the grain bins, was difficult. The team had to shovel it out all the way to the side, everything. And I ordered some gravel for Sam's car wash because we're gonna start getting some rent from her now. That's actually going to come in quite handy. Good. Just making sure the water was still on for her. Anyway. So, yeah, we're going to be getting some rent from her. Along with some free use of this thing, I hope. On top of that, there is one small purchase I want to make. Now, I know I said small, But we needed this for our propane. It's about time, and honestly we were kind of running low. I think we're down to a fifth a tank. So this is going to come in handy. We will put it to some darn good use here next year, or this fall actually. Well, with no further ado, I'll see all y'all around, folks.